How good do those look? Very nice. All right. So this is our Buckeye or top sirloin. Very good piece for roast, okay? But once again, I like steaks because right now we got some decent steaks. We're going to get more roast. This is going to be roast. This is going to be roast. This is for braising. So I don't really need any more roast. So I'm going to steak this piece. So there's a few different little muscles in here though, but they can all be left on. And this piece here, when it comes to tenderness, would be similar to your loin because this is the beginning of the loin, okay? This is the leg section here. And then right in this section here is where that pin bone was. So this is where it was sitting on this bone here. And then that's the beginning of the back. So that is into your loin. So that's your loin chops. This piece here is just kind of the curvature of that. So it is a little bit tougher, but still definitely the same quality as those loin meats. So this is a really nice piece to just be steaked. You can see the grains, so we always want to steak across the grain. But it's tricky because this actually has a cap muscle on it. Actually, no, it doesn't. I cut that off already. Usually it has this little piece here left on it from when they break it off. And the grains actually run in a different direction, and that's what would cover up this section here. So the grains that you see are the main muscle. So we will go ahead and start to steak this piece. That first cut, you can see that's kind of the connection. That's where it was sitting on the bone. So a lot of that stuff is just good for trim. But then we're starting to work our way into the more solid muscle. And notice when I cut my steaks, I'm not sawing at it, right? If you saw, you're going to get inconsistencies in your cut because you need to work through all of that muscle. So if I was to go back and forth, my steak isn't going to be uniform in size, okay? And then you have this little section here that kind of tapers off. Rather than just trim, we can turn him into stew and some other pieces. But as you can see, this is a nice little cut. And I'm sure you guys have seen this in the grocery store or the supermarket before. So this is your sirloin or boneless sirloin chop, okay? Very nice piece, like I said, quality of like a loin meat. So I would always save that. So like I said, it could go into roast, but is much, much better as a chop or steak. And when it comes to trimming, it is really personal preference how much fat you want to leave on. Some people like to take it completely off. Some people like lots of fat. Completely personal preference, okay? So lots of nice steaks. So this is that heel piece that I was talking about. This is going to get slow roasted, so we're going to just tie him up as is.